recording. I wanted to talk today about how to sell at your in-home pop-ups, because I think most of us have gone through the steps of booking pop-ups. And the next step when you get to that pop-up is to sell the clothes. That is the whole purpose of doing a pop-up, is to sell clothes, right? That's why we book them, so that we can sell and so we can make money. So I wanted to give you some tips about how to sell at a pop-up boutique, how to get the most sales at your pop-up boutique that you can. Okay? So, and this is at in-home pop-up boutiques. You can definitely take a lot of this information and use it toward an online boutique. It's just in a different way because obviously you're not face-to-face, and obviously there will be some differences, in the way that you sell. But you can take a lot of this and apply it to your online pop-up boutiques. And we can cover that in a separate training. So I wanted to take this one first and talk about how to sell at an in-home pop-up boutique. So many of you have had an in-home pop-up boutique, and you know what it's like. But sometimes when we become consultants, we forget how we felt as a hostess and as a customer, and we don't really focus on that anymore. We think about we kind of think too hard about it, I think. And it's so simple. It's really simple. The idea of having a pop-up boutique is making it exciting. We want to give instant gratification. We want to get those clothes out. They get to take them home that night. We want to give them that instant gratification, and then we make that sell and we make money. So it's super simple. We complicate it a lot, but I do want to give you some extra tips on how to maybe make a few extra sales at your party, so that your time at that party is worthwhile, and that you don't feel like you've wasted your time and weren't able to make as many sales as you really wanted to, or at least to try to grow up to that point. Okay, so the first tip I have is excitement. Okay, and this is happens in a lot of different ways. You want to create excitement. So first of all, you need to be excited yourself. If you go to a party and you're not excited, you're kind of like, whatever, then why would anybody else be excited? If you don't care about the product, who else will? Okay, so if you love the product, which obviously we all do because we're all consultants, we all love LuLaRoe. And so you need to show that excitement. You need to have a smile on your face, get in there, be excited about what you have in your inventory. So just show your excitement. Another thing is you want to share that excitement and create that excitement in your hostess. Your hostess is a great tool for your sales in your pop-up boutiques. If she's excited about the inventory, she's going to share that with her family. And guess who do you think her family and friends are going to listen to more? Are they going to listen to you, who they don't know, or are they going to listen to her? They're going to listen to her, of course, right? So if she's excited about the clothing, even if she hasn't maybe even tried on a piece. I've had hostesses where they just wanted to host a pop-up boutique. They fell in love with the clothes. They weren't able to afford anything, or they hadn't purchased yet, but they saw the clothes and they really wanted to host so they could earn free clothes. They were so excited. They were excited to try on the clothes themselves. They were excited to help their friends find cute clothes. And so your hostess, if you can get her excited about having this party and shopping the clothes and helping her friends, then that is going to be a huge key to your success in your sales and your party. And then one other thing that you can do to help get your hosts excited, on top of just sharing the love of the clothes, is discuss with her, what does she want to earn at her party? How many pieces does she want to earn, and what does she want to earn? Help her to see clearly what she wants to get out of this party, so that then she will take action and help her friends, encourage them to buy pieces that look super cute on them, encourage them and help them pull pieces to try on and create outfits. If you can get her excited about earning those free clothes, then that's going to help motivate her to help you help encourage her friends and her family to purchase clothes from the party. Okay, so that's your number one first tip is excitement. Create that excitement. Okay. The second tip I have for to up your sales at your home pop-up boutiques is try on. Okay. Get your customers to try on the clothes. Now, how many of you have had a party where people just don't really want to try anything on? Anybody? Okay. I've had many parties where there's people that don't want to try anything on. Oh, I don't try stuff on. I hear that all the time. Or they're just timid and they take maybe one item and then they'll put it back. And then they'll take another and then they'll put it back. So, it's hard sometimes to encourage them to try on stuff. So I came up with some ideas on how you can encourage people to get the clothes on their body, because how many of us fell in love with the clothes once they were actually on our body? You can see as many pictures, right? You can see as many pictures as you want of the clothes and on models, but it doesn't really connect and it doesn't really have the same effect until it's actually on your body and you're feeling good. You feel like you look beautiful. It feels so comfortable and soft. And so that's a huge selling point. So a few ideas that I had to get your customers to try on the clothes is, one, you can create a sizing card. Okay, I know some of you have seen these, but it's like a little card. It can be a postcard size or it can even be a business card size. And it has all the styles that you carry and then it has all the sizes. And what I have heard people do, and I haven't actually tried this at my party and I really want to, is they say that if you try on at least 5 styles or one of each style, or you can decide if you try on this many styles and figure out your size in each one, then I will give you $5 off your order or $10 off your order. Okay. But you have to actually try on all the sizes or all the styles. That's a great way to get people to just try, because once they start trying, then they're going to figure out what they like. They're going to figure out what their size is. So then if they go shop later from you online, they already know what their size is and they don't have to worry about, oh, is that going to fit me? Oh yeah, I remember that this size was better and it was a little looser or whatever. Okay. So number 1 is a size card. Number 2 is pull pieces for them. I heard a really great tip from one of the trainings, and it was out of state, but somebody was on Facebook Live recording this training, and the girl that was training, the consultant that was talking, she said that she has her hostess right before the party, while everything is all set up and they're waiting for people to come, she has them pre-pick outfits and certain pieces for specific people that she knows are definitely coming. That way, she already has some pieces pulled out and picked out for certain friends that she knows their personality, and what they might like. She already has pieces already picked out for them to try on. So that saves them some of the work and some of the searching around, and gives them kind of initial batch of pieces to try on, which is great. And, your hostesses know their friends and their family better than you do. So utilize your hostess and have her help you. And then you can even combine your effort and say, oh, well, this cardigan will look really cute with that outfit that you picked out for your friend. So let's add that on. The more pieces, the better, right? That you can pair together. Okay. So pre-pull pieces for customers, or, during the party, you can help them pull stuff out, so that you can kind of do the initial pulling for them and start making a pile of things that, that maybe that catch their eye, and you pull it for them. Okay. So then the third idea that I had was have your hostess try on clothes. Okay. Sometimes people are a little bit timid and they don't really want to change their clothes and, oh, let me just hold this up, see if it fits. No, that does not work. It doesn't work. It doesn't sell the clothes. You need them to get the clothes on their body. So what I love that happens sometimes at my parties is when the hostess will have like a huge pile for herself and then she starts trying on the clothes. And guess what? Her friends get excited and they say, oh my gosh, that's so cute on you. Oh my gosh, I haven't tried on that style, but it looks really cute on. Maybe I should try it on too. You know, and almost the hostess does kind of a fashion show for her friends. The girl that I saw on this Facebook Live at one of the Inspire trainings, she said she actually does like stop the whole party and like have the hostess do a fashion show, which I don't know how many hostesses would really enjoy that. You know, depending on their personality, some might not. But I do love the idea of having your hostess get in there and try on clothes and then come out and model them so that her friends and family can see what each piece looks like on. And maybe it will spark them to want to try a new piece that they haven't tried before. Yeah? Okay, so those are some ideas. If you have any other ideas, I'd love to hear them of how you get your customers to try stuff on, okay? But let's move on and then we can do that at the end of this. Okay, so the third suggestion and tip that I have is when you go to your pop-up boutiques, you need to model multiple layers to upsell, okay? You want to upsell as much as you can, and you want to show how cute LuLaRoe looks with LuLaRoe, okay? Don't go to your party not wearing LuLaRoe. Don't go to your party wearing LuLaRoe leggings and a different top. We have tops, we have bottoms, we have cardigans, we have everything that you need to wear. Utilize what you have and layer it. I posted some styling tips or a link to the Fashion Fundamentals website today. Go to that and look at how well some of that LuLaRoe is styled. Now, mind you, there are some pieces that some of those consultants are wearing that is not LuLaRoe, which I was surprised because I would think that they would want to emphasize how cute you can style just LuLaRoe together, because that's going to help you upsell pieces. You want to put together outfits and help them wear LuLaRoe with LuLaRoe. Okay, so make sure you never go to a party without wearing at least 3 pieces of LuLaRoe. Okay, whether that be a skirt, a top, and a cardigan, a dress, pair of leggings, and a vest, kimono, and a top and a bottom, however you want to do it, try to put 3 pieces together. I've also worn, a dress with a shirt over it. Anna with classic tee looks really cute. And then you can even put a cardigan over the top of that. So be creative. I want to also plan in the future to do some styling classes so that we can give each other ideas on how we style our LuLaRoe and we can share it with each other. Okay, so never go to the party without wearing 3 pieces of LuLaRoe. Another tip on how to upsell: help your customers create outfits. Don't tell them, oh, this would look really cute with this really cute denim jacket that I saw at Target. No, don't say that. I mean, it probably would look really cute, but if you have cardigans and you want to upsell, say, oh my gosh, that would look really cute with this cardigan that I have. And the thing that helps with that in creating outfits is to know your inventory. How many of you really know what you have in your inventory? Okay, it's really important. Go through your inventory. Sometimes I like to just kind of browse through my inventory and shop through it and just remind myself of what I have, because there's some great pieces in there that I forgot about. And so I love, if somebody is looking at a certain style, I say, oh my gosh, this is one that I really love. Let me tell you why, and let me show it to you. Sometimes just doing that helps people to either they like it and I figure out what their style is or what their colors that they like, or they don't like it and I'm like, okay, I love floral, but you don't like floral. So let's put this one back and oh my gosh, this is a really cute geometric one that I have. So know your inventory and know how to create outfits within your inventory. Know what colors that you have in stock. Know what kind of, what legging prints that you have that would go with certain dresses. The better that you know your inventory, the better you can sell to your customer. If you have no idea, then you're going to have to go through and you're going to have to search, and it's going to take more time. And, you may not have pre-thought about an outfit that you could have created for them. Okay. And then, as they go into the dressing room, don't be afraid to pull a couple more pieces, or, and send them in with like a kimono or a cardigan. Oh my gosh, you don't have a cardigan. They're the best. You have to try one on. Here you go. Throw it on her pile, and then send her in the dressing room. Don't be afraid to add more pieces to help her find a couple of extra things that maybe she doesn't have in her pile that you think maybe she would really like. So don't be afraid to send a couple extra pieces into the dressing room with her. And recruit your hostess's help. Again, I can't say more, or I can't say enough how much your hostess makes a difference at your party. A great hostess will make you have great sales in your party. So you guys know, because you were all some of my great hostesses, and that's how I knew you would be great consultants. So remember what you did at your parties to get people to try on and buy, and help your hostess do that too. Okay, so that was the third tip. I have 2 more tips. The fourth tip that I have for making additional sales, okay, just kidding, we have 6 tips. Okay, the fourth tip I have is to make the sale or finalize that sale. Okay, so your customer has gone in, she's tried on the clothes, she's checking them out. When she comes out of the room and shows those pieces, you want to be there to make positive comments, but not just positive comments, but you want to make constructive comments. So if she comes out and there's something looks a little big on her, or maybe it's not styled quite the right way, or she hasn't paired it with quite the right things. Help her to know that, help her to know that you're here, you're a fashion consultant. You're here to help her put a good outfit together. You're not going to let her leave this party looking like she doesn't know, like she didn't know how to put her outfit together. You want her to leave feeling super confident that her outfit was paired well together, that it looks put together. So give her some honest feedback, but make it positive. So you always want to put a positive spin on it. Help her to tuck it in, help her to twist it, or to knot it, or, whatever you need to do to help her to make it look most flattering for her body. You're going to have all different types of body styles, body shapes. And it's important for you to know how does each body type wear each piece in our inventory, and what pieces look best on certain body types. You probably have found what looks good for your body type, so that is helpful. So when you find someone that is close to how your body type is, you know how to style for them. But do you know how to style for someone that is different from your body type? It's a lot harder. You know what works for you, but sometimes that doesn't work for someone else. So make sure you know and that you've studied. And again, in Fashion Fundamentals, in the Fashion Fundamentals website, there's a great training that they did at convention that talks about body types and how to style them. Okay. Another thing about how to finalize that sale. I think it's really important to give your customer, when she tries on clothes, give your customer permission to feel good, to feel like she looks good. Give her that permission. Let her know that curves are cute. Curves look good. The loose fitting tops are super trendy. Those are cool. High-waisted skirts are so retro and it's totally in right now. Give her permission. Help her to know, it's okay. And some of these different styles that you might be trying on look good on you, and this is why. Give her permission to feel good in how she looks in the clothes. I think a lot of us have issues about how we look. We have body image issues, and that's just, kind of society, how we've grown up. And so you'll see a lot of women come in with body image issues, and they'll put something on and they'll be like, no, it just doesn't look good, or, I don't know. And so you need to get in there, make sure that they know that it does look good, or this is how we need to tweak it so that it fits you correctly, and that it's okay to feel good about yourself. I think that's a huge reason why a lot of us do this business, and why a lot of us fell in love with this business, is because LuLaRoe made us feel good. It made us feel like we looked good, and made us feel comfortable and confident. And that is the purpose of this business. That is one of the very main purposes of this business. So, and if you can help your customer feel that way, she's going to walk out feeling like $1 million. She's going to remember you, and she's going to want to book a party. Okay. So that's really important. One more thing to finalize that sell. If she's still teetering like, gosh, I don't know if it looks good, give her ideas on how to accessorize. Help her to see the final product, because a lot of times they'll come out and they're in a pair of socks, or they just don't have the full ensemble. They didn't wear the right shoes. They wore tennis shoes, or they wore their sports bra underneath, which I get a lot. But help them to see the full picture. So be prepared. I wouldn't, I would suggest, and I've seen other consultants do this, and I have done this in the past, is bring a few accessories, such as maybe a long necklace, or maybe a belt, where you can help her style it in a certain way. Or maybe even a pair of boots, cute booties that they can try on with their outfit, so that they can get a vision of that complete outfit and realize, okay, yeah, it actually looks way, way cute when I'm not just in my, socks and, and my sports bra, with a necklace and with my boots and with that cardigan and with a belt on a dress. It looks so cute. And that is another tip on how you can finalize that sell. Okay. All right. Moving along, we have 2 more tips. After she has come out of the dressing room, she has her pile of clothes, and hopefully she's super excited about a bunch of them. But I want you to, this is your tip, to assume the sale. Assume it. When she comes out, don't say, okay, did you like anything? Was there anything that you liked? Assume the sale. You should have made her really excited about how cute she looked in a few of those pieces, at least, if not all of them. Sometimes everything just is like awesome and they just can't decide, but at least a few of those pieces you should have made her feel really excited about, and the hostess should have helped her feel really excited about. So hopefully she's coming out of there with a lot of excitement for at least a few of those pieces, if not more. So that's where you want to just assume the sale. You don't want to act like, she's going to put anything away. You just want to say, awesome. Okay. So go ahead and you can make your pile here on the table of your stuff, and we'll get you checked out. And so I like to just kind of encourage the momentum to continue and assume that she's just going to get it all, and then at that point, she might pull out a few pieces, but keep that excitement going. Oh my gosh, I am so happy that you loved that dress because it looked so amazing on you. And keep that excitement going all the way up through checkout. Okay, so assume the sell. Remind her again how much you loved A, B, or C pieces on her. Remind her that she got that's, oh, and remind her about her deals and discounts. Remind her that she has that discount from the size card that she filled out. Sweet. Remind her that every second pair of leggings is $4 off. That's what I do at my parties. So do you want to get a second pair? Of course I do. It's $4 off, right? And a reminder too that if you join my Facebook group, I give you $2 off. Like, so you pretty much have like a free, like you pretty much can buy that extra piece because I've given you so much discount off your order. So then she feels like, oh my gosh, I really am. I'm getting this discount. Maybe I can just add in one more piece, or maybe I do want that second pair of leggings because if it's $4 off, then that's a really good deal. So, assume the sale, reminder of her discounts and her deals. Don't let her forget, and keep her excited about her cute pieces. Okay? And then last tip, and this is something we always want to do at the parties when you're checking out your hostess, is to always mention booking a party. Reminder what your party booking incentives are, and that reminder that it's incentives for at the party. So your incentive, if you book at this party, is you get a free pair of leggings. That's one of the things that I've done. Or you get this discount on your order, or here's a cool gift bag that I've created. It has a really awesome unicorn pair of leggings in here that everybody wants, but I only give these to the people who book parties. Another thing that I've done is I've had envelopes, a bunch of envelopes, and I'll just put different types of discounts in those envelopes, or different types of freebies, and I'll have them in a box. And I'll say, hey, if you want to book a party tonight, you get to pick a discount or a free item out of this box, and you get that tonight. So then that has gotten people excited, and they'll put it on the books, and I have them put it on the book first. I get it on the calendar, I set the date, and then they get to pick their discount, and then they have fun opening it, and whatever their discount is, they can use it that night. Other consultants have done like balloon popping, which is a really fun and exciting idea. So if you want to put incentives inside of balloons, you can do that, and they can pop them and see what they got. So always mention booking a party at the end of your party. That is a super important step. One more thing, again, is for you to utilize your hostess. I have done, and this is something that I need to pull out and really emphasize again, is for every 3 parties that your hostess books at her party, she will get a free item at that 3rd party. Some hostesses love this, and they will talk to all their friends and try to get all their friends to book a party. And if you can have your hostess on your side, I can't say this enough, she is the key to your success. Help your hostess have a successful party and give her the tools that she needs to have that successful party. And then that in turn is a successful party for you, right? So that's one incentive you could use. It could be for every 2 parties or every 3 parties that she books, she will get a free item after each 2nd party or each 3rd party that is hosted. And I usually do that each party needs to have a minimum of 10 pieces sold. So that in turn also helps her to remember. She's like, okay, well, she needs to sell 10 pieces. My friend needs to sell 10 pieces. So I need to go to her party, and I probably need to purchase an item to help her total. And she'll go to those parties, or she'll bring friends. I think it just kind of snowballs in that way. So utilize your hostesses, I think, is a huge, huge thing with every single tip that I've shared tonight. So that is the last tip. And I would love for any of your questions or any of your ideas or tips to be added in now. So do you guys have any questions about this, or any tips that have worked for you to up your sales at your parties? I know you do. I know you have some. Even if you haven't done a party, maybe as a hostess, what did you do?
I've sold quite a bit at a lot of parties, and then I have parties where I only sell like 15.
Okay.
But I know the best thing to do is to go around and talk to everybody. If you don't go around talking to everybody, and I end up just like finding like super close friends out of it because I just joke around with them. They tell me I should wear this, and I'm like, well, this other dress looks better on me, but this one would look good on you. You have to become their friend, and that's really what gets them to want to be there. And they stay longer if you're super nice. So that's always a plus.
That's a great idea. Build that trust with them, build the relationship, and make that friend.
Yep.
Really good. I like that. Any other suggestions, ladies, or questions?
So I haven't held a party yet, but I have hosted twice. And my first party was with you, Jenny, and I did a lot of work myself as a hostess, putting excitement out there, taking pictures of me and LuLaRoe. And then on the day of the party, I think I just wore leggings and a t-shirt that was easy to try on stuff, so I wasn't taking up a dressing room.
Love that idea.
My one friend told me, she said, every time I see you, you're wearing something different. Because I didn't just I didn't just take one chunk of time and try a bunch of stuff on. I was changing throughout the whole party different styles that I wanted to try on and getting excited about them and showing people how they worked. And anyway, it was like my favorite thing ever. And that was when I knew I had to be a consultant. but to get your hostesses to do a little bit extra to get their friends excited about it, I think is the hard part.
Absolutely. It is. And that's where your challenge is getting your hostesses excited as Tally was, because she did an awesome party and she was excited. I remember her going back into the room. She would change into something new and she would come out and then hang out for a little while and walk around, and everybody would see her in that new outfit. And then she'd go back and she'd change into something else, and then everybody would see her in that new outfit again. So it was like a hour and a half fashion show. But it helped her sell more pieces at her party, which was amazing. If you can get your hostesses, and some hostesses need more help than others. Tally, she did a lot on her own. And sometimes hostesses need you to tell them what to do. I didn't have to tell Tally to do that. She just naturally did it. So some hostesses, you're going to have to tell them, hey, I would love for you to do this, 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 and this, and give her a checklist so that she knows exactly what's expected of her. And some hostesses want that because they have no idea how to throw a party, and you need to teach them how to do that. So that was a really great tip, Tally. Any other tips or questions? Hopefully this was helpful. Again, a lot of these tips can be used for an online pop-up boutique. Of course, you can use this for Facebook Live because, it's a little more in-person feeling. However, you can't get people to try on the clothes. And that is one of the biggest benefits to your in-person pop-up boutiques, is that people can actually touch it, try it on, feel good in it emotionally and physically, feel good in the clothing. I think that affects someone so much more than it does to purchase something online. And then, once you've created that emotional connection with the clothes in your customer and they have their size card, then they can join your Facebook group, and then that emotional connection will continue. But then they know exactly what their size is and they can just continue to buy from you. But I think that's one thing that you cannot create as well in an online boutique. So a lot of your online customers are going to be repeat customers. So any other questions or suggestions?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Emily.
We speak at the same time. I made business card size of those size cards. So I'm going to try that. I just went to the local print store, and I think I even got it off of Assets or something.
Yeah, I think there is one in the back office under
Yep.
assets.
And I just took it and they did them on business cards for me. And people have loved them, but I'm going to try your trick for sure.
Yeah. So have people used them at your parties? Like they've actually really used them?
Well, people were asking me for them, which is funny. So they must have seen them elsewhere. But they
Mhm.
were like, I really want a size card. I saw it online. And I was like, okay, so I made some.
Cool.
But I have a question for you, Jenny, real quick.
Yeah.
You give $4 off if they buy 2 pairs. So $4
Yeah.
for the second pair of leggings.
Yeah. So my in-person leggings price is $20.
Yeah.
And then every other pair that they purchase, like every second pair, so the second and the fourth and the sixth and the eighth,
Oh,
you get $4 off each one.
well,
And
that's
I feel like it really has helped
yeah.
increase my legging sales. And all in all, I'm really only taking $2 off each pair, right? So
Right.
you're still making $8 per pair,
Yeah.
essentially. So and that is totally like in person. I love that we have that freedom to set whatever range of pricing that we want to within that suggested retail, because they do have that suggested in the minimum. But I love to be able to kind of set my own pricing and give more incentives for people to purchase more. So you can't do that online.
Cool.
Yeah, good. That was good to know about your size cards. Misty, what did you want to share, babe?
So it's about the vendor event. I've never done one before. This is my first one, and I'm freaking out because I have no idea how to do it. What am I doing? What do I bring? Like, I'm scared. I'm excited, but I'm just like nervous at the same time. Like, I know they have some pop-up booths that people can try on clothes, but there's supposed to be a lot of people there and they're not going to have enough time to try on clothes. And so I worry about how can I, as a consultant, help them, like, especially if they've never tried it on before.
Mm-hmm. So do you plan to bring something for them to change clothes in?
I've looked into them, but I can't afford something. But we're hoping on another person on either side will have one. But I know they'll have a couple in there, but I'm not exactly sure what to do about that because I've looked into it, but I can't afford it right now.
I know there are some ways you can create kind of your own changing room, like make your own with like PVC pipe. That might be a little cheaper, and maybe you could look into that. If not, I would totally just encourage them to just throw it on over their clothes. Who cares? Throw it on over your clothes. Oh yeah, you have jeans on, so maybe that you could wear a size smaller too. I don't care. Like throw it on over your clothes. And then you can have your size chart ready to show like if you're this size, then this is the size that you'll be. So I think don't restrict them from trying on stuff just because you don't have a place for them to take all their clothes off and then try it on. Honestly, I don't think a lot of people enjoy doing that in a super public place. So encourage them to throw it on over their clothes, right? Have any of you done a vendor event? I've actually never done a vendor event and had to set up in a small space. Carla, have you done a vendor event?
I did one. It was kind of I've done a couple. One, I took all my inventory, and some people kind of tried on over their clothes type thing. But I really focused it more on getting contact names for like the host parties. Mm-hmm. So I made sure there was a drawing to entice them to fill out the card so that I had name, address, phone number, email, things like that, so that I could approach them, if they check the box, they're interested in having a party. So I wouldn't get too upset or discouraged if you don't sell a lot. Mm-hmm. More focus on the contacts.
And it is
honestly. The other one was smaller. I took 3 or 4 of each style just to kind of show, because I knew there wasn't going to be time to really try on, but it was just kind of that exposure. Same thing. I took my mannequin, and actually it was a breast cancer awareness thing. So I donated some leggings and a shirt for a raffle. And then I had my my mannequin with a cute dress that if they had a chance to win that dress by filling out everything complete on their form.
I love that.
And I got a couple parties from that and several people that joined the group, and I had them join it right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good ideas. Really good ideas. I was just thinking back, like if you've been to a vendor event, what do they usually try to do? You know, what do each of the vendors usually try to do? Sign, you know, fill out your information here and you're entered to win such and such a thing, you know. Or another idea I had is join my Facebook group right now and I'll give you this $5 coupon to use during my next sale, kind of thing, you know. Then maybe you're getting more people into your group. But definitely some kind of incentive. You know, do multiple giveaways, like win a free pair of leggings or win a whole outfit. I don't know. Make it huge and make it enticing so that people want to give you their information or they want to join your Facebook group. I think Carla's right. It might be more of a contact game. However, it's a LuLaRoe only event, right? So people are going to probably be there to shop as well. So, you know, for that one, I think you can definitely just get them to try stuff on. You know, if they're seasoned shoppers, they'll know what they're looking for. So just be as helpful and as happy and as nice as you can. Be pleasant. You know, give a really good first impression, and you gotta be on, I think, the whole time. Make sure that you're pleasant the whole time and having fun. And I think that's the impression that they're going to feel from you when they go away, you know, hopefully.
take a bowl of chocolate.
Take a bowl of chocolate.
Chocolate induces buying, by the way.
I love it.
It does.
Bad, we're not allowed to have
I've
food.
heard that for years. Always have chocolate.
Oh, you're not allowed to have food,
No, we're not allowed to bring food in there at all.
but candy
Oh, shoot.
is not food.
Right? But no, we're not
Those
allowed.
are great at parties too, honestly. Like when I did a jewelry thing once, and that was the biggest suggestion, is make sure if your hostess doesn't have a bowl of chocolate that you do.
I love that. I know we don't encourage a lot of food at the party, but even I did at one point I started bringing like either like Starburst in a little bowl or some kind of candy, and that brought people like to my checkout table and like looking at things on the checkout table too, and which is what you want at a vendor events. But maybe you can have like you know, if you can afford to do this, you know, like those little hairband things, you know, it doesn't have to be food, some kind of little trinket that might be cool for someone to take away, a little bracelet or, you know, something might be cool. So I love that. Thanks for your ideas, Carla. Those are really great.
Hey, Jenny.
Yeah.
I have one Saturday, so I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing.
Oh, yay. Yes, sure.
I don't know if you could see it. I put together this basket.
I love it.
I'm missing it. Anyway, so it's got leggings that kind of look Christmassy. I've got a knit hairband. I've got some jewelry. I've got just some Santa Claus salt and pepper shakers, some peppermint lotion, and things like that.
Ooh, cute.
And the value is about $70 total. So what I'm going to do is set it out as an incentive and tell people that if they join my VIP page and make a $100 purchase, then they're going to get entered into a raffle for that basket.
Cool. That's a really cute incentive. What a great idea.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's enough. Do you think I ought to do something else, like to get more entries or anything?
Well, so I'm wondering if $100 purchase might be a lot to ask to get an entry. You know, how many people are going to do that? So maybe
I think if you buy if you buy leggings, no, but anytime I bought from you, like I buy two things, I'm about at $100.
Then maybe make it more doable for some, like for more than a few people, you know.
Buy two items and get an entry.
Yeah, maybe that's a little more doable for someone, or maybe for every piece that you purchase, you get an entry, you know, and that helps them, encourage them to buy multiple pieces. I don't know. I mean, no, I think that's a great idea, and I love the basket idea. I think that's so fun. I totally want to do it at one of my like in-home parties, some kind of seasonal party. I think that's a great idea, and that'll bring people to your table. They'll look at it, you know, encourage them to hop in your Facebook group first. So maybe you can have something for those who just get into your Facebook group, and then they can,
Right.
and if they purchase, then they can win the basket, which is cute. So I think that sounds great.
Okay.
Good idea. All right, ladies. Okay, well, thanks for being on the call tonight. You guys are awesome. Thanks for always being in here. I know for some of you it's late because you're further east, and so it's like a late night for you. You're awesome. I've been thinking about possibly changing the time to a little bit earlier just so we can accommodate everybody so you're not staying up so late. But I do appreciate you guys being on. And remember, please don't forget, I want to help you. Please don't forget that. I want to help you. So if you have any questions, message me, call me. Don't feel like you're bothering me because a lot of my joy comes from helping you guys be successful. And so, remember that, okay? All right, ladies, have a great night. I will be out of town next week, Monday, but I still want to have the call. So we'll make it happen for sure, okay? Even if maybe I'm not leading the call and you guys still have a call, or even if I am just doing it from California, I'll just be in California. So it's no big deal for me to do the call. So, but plan on it still next week, okay? All right, ladies, have a great night. I'll talk to you again next time. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.